Good afternoon, teacher and classmates. My name is Fernanda Hidalgo. I am a student in the University of the PL in the career Pedagogy of Language. Okay, in this moment, I am going to talk about the culture of respect and the importance of humility in Japan. Okay, the culture of respect is one of the most important values in Japanese society. It is reflects in the Japanese language, manners, and customs. Status and hierarchy are important in modern Japanese society, just as they were in feudal Japan. Most relationships in Japanese society are not equal. A person's position is higher than others is determined by place within a family and organization, as well as job, age, and experience, and the imperial family. One way for Japanese people to show respect is to bow. They also bow instead of shaking hands. Elevator operators in department stores have to bow to hundreds of customers every day. The depth of the bow varies depending on whom you greet. The Japanese give meshi. These business cards introduce each other. They give meshi when meeting new customers or clients instead of shaking hands when offering a meshi. The Japanese bow even when they are talking on the phone. The Japanese are very friendly and welcoming to local and foreign tourists. This custom is called omotenashi. Omotenashi it reflects the Japanese respect for other people and their humility in the way they interact with them. When you visit Japan, you will find that people always wait very patiently in line. The Japanese show respect for others. They never push and push. The Japanese language has an extensive grammatical system for expressing courtesy, respect, and humility, which is called Kegen, a very courteous and humble introduction. There are three types of kego. Okay, first, sankego, two, kenkego, and three, tenego. Okay, all verbs in Japanese have these three forms using the currently is essential to function in Japan. For example, sankego, it is respectful language if you speak respectfully of your Japanese teacher. Kenkego, it is modest or humble language that you use about yourself. Tenego, it is an honorific or courteous language. It doesn't refer to any particular person. Japanese, there is often a polite form as well as informal form depending on your audience. For example, when talking to your own family and friends, you can use informal Japanese. But when talking to people other than you, polite Japanese or respectful Japanese should be used. Courtesy verbs and in mass, mastery of courtesy is very important to understanding how Japanese society works and the core values of respect for others and humility are perhaps that we should all aspire to practice every day. And all this is due to their discipline. Oriental culture, specifically Japanese, has always been characterized by being very disciplined in work and personal traits. The value of each thing for them means absolute respect, and this not only because it is an Asian country, but because since they are born, their life is focused on pure discipline, so that they are a great example of improvement for the entire society. This makes the world follow an example that is very good. Such an example of discipline and respect is due to their elders. Science from the it is instilled in the in the new generations, the art and technology in Japan are advanced, especially the latter, which always seek the constantly improve. The discipline is also due to the fact that they complete with a strict schedule to which they are already accustomed to go to their respective jobs, the way of expressing themselves, and many other things. And for all these, they are considered people with a high level of education since teaching in primary and secondary. They have very deep and extensive content. So the education that each student has comes from an iron discipline system to Buddhism, Bushido, which is a code of honor of the samurai. The forms of conduct are so good and impressive that Japanese youths come out of life having many ways to face life following these codes. Okay, thank you, teacher and classmates.